Join me as I challenge myself to turn everyday items into mind-blowing art pieces. Let's see what I can create. Turning ordinary things into amazing art pieces is all about thinking outside the box, being creative, and seeing the potential in everyday objects that most people would overlook or throw away. Great art doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg, and you don't need to be a skilled artist to create something truly stunning. The most important thing is your imagination and your willingness to experiment with different materials and techniques. Many people believe that to create great art, you need to have a lot of money to spend on expensive materials or that you need to have formal training, but that's just not true. The reality is that some of the most amazing art pieces are created using nothing more than recycled or repurposed materials. This approach not only saves money, but it's also better for the environment, and it can be a fun and rewarding way to get creative. People have been known to turn old pallets into beautiful coffee tables, transform plastic bottles into stunning chandeliers, and even create entire sculptures using nothing but cardboard and glue. The possibilities are endless when it comes to turning ordinary things into art, and it's really up to you to decide what you want to create and how you're going to do it. With a little bit of creativity and some basic crafting skills, you can turn almost anything into a work of art, from old CDs to broken appliances. Your imagination is the only limit, and the more you practice, the better you'll become at seeing the potential in everyday objects. You can turn old mason jars into beautiful vases, transform old t-shirts into reusable bags, and even create stunning pieces of jewelry using nothing but paper clips and wire. The key is to think creatively and to look for ways to reuse and repurpose materials that might otherwise be thrown away. For example, you could turn an old ladder into a bookshelf or transform an old window into a beautiful mirror frame. I've seen people turn old keys into beautiful wind chimes, transform old glass bottles into stunning candle holders, and even create entire walls using nothing but old CDs and a hot glue gun. The results can be truly breathtaking, and it's amazing to think about the fact that these art pieces were created using nothing but ordinary, everyday items. These examples show just how creative you can be when you think outside the box and look for new ways to use old things. One of the most impressive transformations I've ever seen is an old bus that was converted into a stunning mobile home. The owner of the bus used recycled materials to create a beautiful interior, complete with a kitchen, bedroom, and even a bathroom. The result was a truly one-of-a-kind vehicle that was both functional and beautiful. This kind of transformation shows just how far you can take your creativity when you're willing to think outside the box. Another example is a sculpture made from over 1,000 recycled plastic bottles. The artist used a combination of glue, wire, and paint to create a stunning piece of art that was both visually striking and thought-provoking. The sculpture was a powerful statement about the impact of plastic waste on our environment, and it was a testament to the creativity and resourcefulness of the artist. These kinds of transformations are a great way to get inspired and to see the potential in ordinary objects. In conclusion, turning ordinary things into amazing art pieces is all about creativity, resourcefulness, and a willingness to think outside the box. With a little bit of imagination and some basic crafting skills, you can turn almost anything into a work of art, from old CDs to broken appliances. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. You never know what you might create. I hope you've enjoyed watching me transform everyday items into mind-blowing art pieces, and I encourage you to try your own transformations at home. Share your results with me in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my next video for more creative inspiration and fun DIY projects.